Hey, what's up everyone? What is up? Welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to demonstrate how easy it is for you to transition from one skill to the next skill throughout your skills exam. Okay, so in this video, I'm not going to be it's not going to be step-by-step instruction, okay? Because I don't have a live person with me, all the skills that I'm going to be performing today are going to be skills that you would perform on the mannequin, okay? And remember, there's only 3 skills that you perform on the mannequin. That is peri-care, catheter care, and the knee-high stocking, okay? So today, I'm just going to do 3 skills, okay, including hand hygiene. And then the other 2 skills will be skills that I perform on the mannequin or that I perform on myself. So I'm thinking maybe hand hygiene, the knee-high stocking, and peri-care, okay? So those are the 3 skills that I'm going to perform. Remember, if you're testing under Pearson VUE, you will have 30 minutes to complete your entire skills exam. Each skill individually is not timed. However, the entire test is timed, okay? So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and get started. But first I want to tell you, when that NAE gives you the opportunity to check out the supplies and check out the equipment, even if you feel like you do not need to do so, it is best that you do, because that is the time when you can actually navigate your landscape, see where everything is placed, know where your trash cans are at, know where the linen hamper is at, look at the bedsides to see where where the signaling device is at and the bed remote. So even if you don't feel like you need to check out the supplies or the equipment, I highly advise you to do so. Again, that is the time that you can actually navigate your landscape. Now, when that NAE tells you your time starts now, the very first thing that you'll want to do is introduce yourself to the live client. And again, because I don't have a live client, I'm going to be addressing and introducing myself to Mrs. Jones here, the mannequin, okay? And well, you know what? Let's go ahead and get started. Again, I'm not going to be giving step-by-step instructions. I'm only going to be performing 3 skills: hand hygiene, the knee-high stocking, and peri-care. I'm using my Insta360 Air camera, and I am praying that, it will upload correctly so you can, slide your phone around so you can see all of my movements, okay? You will hear me talking as I'm going along because it's very important for you to communicate with the client and also communicate everything that you're doing, okay? So without further ado, my time starts now. Good morning, Mrs. Jones. My name is Julie. I'm your CNA, and today I'm going to be measuring your urinary output, but I'm going to do a brief safety check. I just want to make sure that the bed is in a low safe position, the bed wheels are locked. I'm going to give you your call light and provide you with privacy. I'm going to go wash my hands and gather my supplies, and I'll be right back, okay? So I'm turning on both taps. I'm wetting my hands and wrists thoroughly. I'm getting soap, and I'm going to lather my hands for at least 20 seconds, making sure to keep my fingers pointed down. Now I'm going to clean my fingernails by rubbing my nails against the opposite palm. And I'm going to rinse all of the soap off of my fingers, hands, wrists, and lower arm. Now I'm going to dry my hands, beginning with my fingertips on each hand. And then I'm going to dry the remainder of my lower arms, hands, and wrists. I'm going to get a clean, dry paper towel to turn off both taps. Skill complete. I'm going to put on my gloves before handling the urine. I'm going to pour the contents of the bedpan into the measuring container without splashing or spilling the contents of the bedpan. I'm going to get down at eye level to measure. Now I'm going to empty the contents of the measuring container into the toilet. I'm going to rinse both the bedpan and the measuring container and empty the rinse into the toilet. Now I'm going to place both into the designated dirty area. I'm going to remove my gloves without contaminating myself. Washing my hands. Washing hands, skill complete. Hi, Mrs. Jones, it's me again, Julie, your CNA. I'm going to go ahead and put on your knee-high stocking. I'm just going to make sure the bed is still in a low, safe position, wheels are locked. You still have your call light, privacy is maintained. I'm going to go gather my supplies and I'll be right back. Mrs. Jones, I'm back. I'm just going to move this table out the way. I'm going to uncover your right leg and just straighten it up here. Now I'm going to turn the stocking inside out. Okay, I'm going to get ready to place the stocking over your toes, foot, and heel. I'm going to support your leg underneath your ankle joint. Okay. Now I'm going to pull the remainder of the stocking up your leg while supporting your ankle joint. Just going to check to make sure that the heel of the stocking is covering the heel of your foot. I'm supporting your ankle joint underneath your ankle joint. Okay. I'm just going to check, double check to make sure the heel of the stocking is covering the heel of your foot. The stocking should be wrinkle free. I'm going to go ahead and cover your leg back up. Bed is still in the low safe position. Bed wheels are locked. You still have your call light within reach. Privacy maintained. Washing hands. skill complete. Mrs. Jones, I'm going to be performing peri-care now, okay? I'm going to go wash my hands and gather my supplies, and I'll be right back. Hi, Mrs. Jones, I'm back. I have all my supplies. I'm just going to get them set out on the table. And I'm going to go get some water, and I'll be right back. All right, Mrs. Jones, I am back. I have some water here in my basin. I'm going to test it to make sure it is at a comfortable level. And it feels good to me, but now I would like for you to test it to make sure it's a comfortable temperature for you. Okay, thank you, Mrs. Jones. I'm just putting my gloves on right now. And I'm going to lower your sheet. And so I won't overexpose you. I'm not going to lower it lower than your knees. And I'm going to raise your gown to your hips. Try not to overexpose you. Ms. Jones, I'm going to place this towel underneath you just to use as a linen protector, okay? So I won't get your sheets wet, okay? I'm going to make sure that I have it up underneath your buttocks and peri area. If you could, just raise your hips for me, and I'm going to pull this through. Okay. I'm going to pull it through here. I'm going to recover you, just making sure I have the linen protector underneath your buttocks and peri area, and I'm going to cover you back up so you will not be overexposed. I'm going to take the first washcloth and wet it. Apply soap, making sure I get soap over all areas of the washcloth. I'm going to fold it back into fours. Mrs. Jones, I'm going to go ahead and start cleaning you, okay? I'm going to wipe down the middle. I'm going to flip my washcloth over, clean one side of the labia majora, flip the washcloth over, clean the other side of the labia majora, flip the washcloth over. I'm just going to open you up and clean straight down to clean the labia minora. I'm going to set this washcloth on the side of my basin. I'm going to wet the second washcloth. I'm not putting soap on the second washcloth. This washcloth I'm going to use to rinse you in the same manner that I cleaned you, okay? So I'm going to go straight down the middle, flip to a clean area, clean one side of the labia majora, flip the washcloth, clean the other side, flip the washcloth, open you up, and clean straight down the middle. Now, Mrs. Jones, I'm just going to pat you dry from front to back in the same manner that I washed and rinsed you. Okay, and I'm going to put the dirty side down on the table. I'm just going to go raise your side of bed, your side rail now, because I'll be turning you this way. Okay, Mrs. Jones, On the count of 3, I'll be turning you. If you're able to, you can hold on to the side rail. 1, 2, and 3. Hold on to the side rail for me. Okay. I'm going to take my third washcloth. I'm going to wet it. I'm going to apply soap. Make sure I get the soap over all areas of the washcloth. I'm going to fold the washcloth in 4s. All right, Mrs. Jones, I'm getting ready to wipe your buttocks. I'm going to clean straight up the middle, flip the washcloth, clean one butt cheek, flip the washcloth, clean the other butt cheek, flip the washcloth, and clean straight up the middle. I'm gonna get my second washcloth. This washcloth, my fourth washcloth, I'm not going to put soap on it. And I'm going to rinse your buttocks in the same manner that I washed it. Straight up the middle, flip, one buttocks, flip, the other buttocks, flip, and straight up the middle. All right, Mrs. Jones, I'm going to take a clean area of the towel and I'm going to pat you dry from front to back in the same manner that I washed and rinsed you. I'm going to place this towel down. I'm going to go ahead and roll the linen protector out the way so I don't forget to remove it. All right, Mrs. Jones, you can turn back over for me. Here we go. And there's your call light. I'm going to set it right here for you. I'm going to remove the linen protector all the way. Go ahead and get you covered back up. And you have your call light here within reach. Bed is still in a low safe position. Bed wheels are locked. Privacy is still maintained. Mrs. Jones, I'm going to go dispose of my supplies, okay? I'm just grabbing all of my soiled linen, making sure it does not make contact with my clothing. I'm disposing of it into the hamper. I'm going to take my soap, place it in the designated dirty area. I'm emptying the basin. Now I'm rinsing the basin and emptying the rinse into the sink. And I am drying my basin. Placing the basin in the designated dirty area. I'm removing my gloves without contaminating myself. Washing my hands. Skill complete. All right, guys. So that was it. I actually did 4 skills. And I don't know if y'all were timing me, but you know, if I performed all of those 4 skills within 15, 20 minutes, I am good to go with my time because I will still have enough time to perform that 5th skill. But do you see how smoothly my transitions went from one skill to the next? And that's how you will want to perform your skills, okay? I know during training, everything is rehearsed and you begin to sound robotic, but that's not what the NAE wants to see. The NAE wants to see you performing nursing tasks in a natural environment, right? So you want your communication to just flow as if, you know, you were doing this in real life. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed. If you have any questions, please, please, please comment below this video, okay? Love you guys. Thank you for your continued support. Mwah. Ciao.